Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Boston Celtics. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Trae Young taking motivation from his skeptics, saying, I've had people doubt me and my ability all of my career and all of my life. That's what drives and fuels me. So if I didn't have those people to motivate me, I don't think I'd be where I am today. Guys, he is on a mission.
Well, a lot to prove, Allie. Thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. And for Atlanta, Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Young against Smart. Young, the pass to Collins. They kick it out to Murray. Collins a screen. Puts it up from 12. Murray, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Smart. Brown with it. Now here's Horford, defended by Murray. And there's Horford on the assist from Brown.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Young, the pass to Murray. To the paint. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Here's Smart. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Outside, Brown. No good with the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Young, the pass to Collins. Outside Murray. Hunter on the wing. This one for 3. The shot won't fall. And Boston going the other way now. Outside, Brown. Horford for 3. Offensive rebound. Smart for 3. Goes up with it again. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for the Celtics, Robert Williams. At the line for 2.
Free throw drops for Williams. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
And Williams drops them both.
Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
Boston's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Tatum. Williams a screen on Hunter to the inside. From 7 feet. Williams misses.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Outside Murray. Here's Young from deep. Horford pulls it in. Smart finds Brown. Floats one up. Great D that time from Murray. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Hunter. Tatum against Collins. Young with it. Fires for three. Smart grabs the miss. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Softly drops in the floater.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Young. Launches it. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. Tatum against Hunter. And here's Horford. And here's Brown for three. His shot that time not on target. Outside Hunter. That shot is off. Tatum with some nice D. Young against Smart. Pass to Williams. Now here's Horford. Back to Williams. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Atlanta making some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Bogdanovich comes in for Hunter. And Holiday subbed in for Murray. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Horford. Brogdon's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Smart. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
It's time for some teacher.
He's checked in for Atlanta.
Give it up. Make some noise.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. And here's Young. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Bogdanovich down low. Pounded by Tatum. Outside Young. 6 to shoot. Trying to get back on track. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence. And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
Now here's Brogdon. Williams a screen on Holiday. To the left wing. Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
And he lobs it up top.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Boston trailing. Outside Tatum. The three ball. Rebound Atlanta.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Holiday passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Okongwu. Pass to Young. Bogdanovich on the wing from outside the arc. The shot, no good. And Boston going the other way now. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Tatum from long range. Boston, no good that time either. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Bogdanovich passes to Holiday. And a deep three from Young. Williams grabs the board. Here's Pritchard. The three. That one is off. There's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides. The score still close. Hawks ahead, up 1. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
And here's Boston. They trail by 1. On the floor for Boston. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. Brown finds Horford. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Horford's gotten his second bucket. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor. That magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Superb execution in the screen and roll. Murray cutting the pass right through the defense.
Smart passes to Horford. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And it seems wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoy playing with him. A testament to his leadership.
First free throw is good. You can tell Horford's teammates look up to him. He's an accomplished veteran with a lot of experience and knowledge, Richard.
Yeah, he's just so selfless. The kind of guy who actively tries to make his teammates better. Just a terrific glue guy.
White, he's checked in for Boston. Horford hits them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Bogdanovich up top. He's guarded by White, and it's Bogdanovich off the drive. You know, you watch Bogey and how he can orchestrate. He's an underrated playmaker, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the assist numbers don't jump out at you, but he has great court vision at all times, runs the pick and roll well, and is shifty in the paint.
And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
VA, when I tell you, going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find. And I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich.
Yeah, one of the more consistent scorers in the NBA. Bogdanovich is an asset for this team.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
Smart passes to Brown. White with a screen on Hunter. Brown with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Brown can't hit. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Now here's Murray. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Hunter. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. It's Smart on the wing. Pass to Horford. Over Hunter. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Hawks leading. Bogdanovich finds Murray. Back to Bogdanovich. And here's Collins. He's guarded by White. Fader on the way. And there's Collins on the assist by Bogdanovich.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside White. Puts up a 3. Unable to get that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Hunter with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
Now here's Smart. Outside, Brown. Off target with the 3.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Murray's shot is good.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And here's Brown for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Brown's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Murray passes to Collins. Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. Screen by Capella. Just 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich, no good.
2 minutes remaining.
Boston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside White. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Horford can't hit.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Pass to White. There's the 3. No good. And that makes him 0 for 3.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Bogdanovich finds Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
Ooh, hit him with the spin cycle. Everyone out there is a little dizzy by that move by Murray.
And the Celtics call time here.
Here we go, fans. Coming to the court right now are your ATL dancers.
out there.
Again for your ATL Dancers.
And the Celtics in possession here. 6-point game. Back to Gallinari. 58 seconds left in the second. Pass to Brogdon. Shot clock at 5. Counted.
Well, Brogdon was not messing around there. The defense is right up on him, and he still finds the finish.
Now here's Young. Releases. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Boston has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3 to the middle. And Gallinari throws it down.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Young. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Tatum inside. A shot from the mid-range. Atlanta with a rebound. 3-pointer, Holiday. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Hawks on top, up 4. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Clint, an outstanding first half for this team at the defensive end of the floor. What was the key?
Just be consistent. Defensive rebounding was one of our keys tonight, and it's just the start. So we're going to try to stay locked in on it. We know this is our key in our transition to make a stop here and run. So we're just going to keep going.
Back to you guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you gotta like what John Collins has done in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. So that's who Nate McMillan starts the second half with. Now here's Murray. And stolen by Williams. Brown against Murray. Brown passes to Smart. Off target from outside. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Tatum. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Back to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Oh, come on. Just add vision to his perfect skill set. But when he's dropping dimes like that, like Jason Tatum is a problem.
Collins with a screen on Brown. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. Now here's Tatum. Williams a screen on Hunter. Tatum. Williams misses.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Hunter finds Murray. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Lays it up and in despite excellent defense. And now it's an 8-point Atlanta lead. For Boston, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. It's Smart on the wing, guarded by Young. Now Tatum. Shot clock at 6. The fader. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Hunter with the ball, guarded now by Williams, and there it is for him.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now here's Tatum. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Brown. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Smart. Outside, Brown to stop the run. Again, Brown missing. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor grid.
But he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
At the line for 2.
Free throw is good from Collins.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential.
Atlanta making some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bogdanovich comes in for Hunter. And Holiday subbed in for DeJounte Murray. A big group substitution here for Boston. Williams is checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Horford. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's White in for Smart. And both free throws good for Collins. Boston calls timeout. for John Collins. There's a minute 47 left in the third.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
And so Tatum nails both of them. And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Now here's Young. He's got 5. And a miss there on the triple.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Here's Tatum. Banked it in off the glass.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
Young, the pass to Holiday. 55 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Bogdanovich. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Boston's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Pass to Brogdon. Williams a screen on Holiday. Here's Brogdon. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Holiday passes to Young. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 4 on the clock. Uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 7 points in the game.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Outside Tatum. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break up 12. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. The 2 Williams are in the middle. Grant at the 4, Robert at the 5. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. And it's Smart in at point guard.
Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an unselfish point guard.
Smart passes to Brogdon. Rebound Atlanta. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Murray against Brown. Collins outside. Back to Murray. Pass to Young. That shot off. Smart with the defensive effort. Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
Brogdon with a bucket.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Now here's Young. Pass to Murray. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Smart finds Brogdon. Capella with a rebound. Young against Brogdon. Outside Young, and here's Murray. Young with a screen on Brown. The kick out to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Brown, who poked away. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Horford, he's checked in for Williams. For Boston, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Smart passes to Brown. Pass to Williams. Capella with the defensive effort. Atlanta is shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Murray up top, guarded by Brogdon. And it's Capella with the jam.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
Now here's Brown. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. For Atlanta, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Young, the pass to Murray. Pass to Capella. Horford with some nice D. A difficult situation for Boston. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now Brogdon. To the paint. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Brogdon.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Young, the pass to Murray. Outside Young. On the clock. Capella, the pass to Young. Over Brogdon. Young can't hit. For the Celtics, this one not looking good. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Outside, Brown. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there. Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
Free throw good. Brown. And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
And the Hawks shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. Smart against Young. 1:56 left in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
Tatum against Hunter. High arcing shot, and Tatum lays it up and in.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
The Hawks have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Young against Smart. Young, the pass to Murray. Outside Hunter. Back to Murray. The 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. The shot. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Hawks.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And you have to recognize what a night it was for John Collins.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Now here's Murray. Going inside. Count it. Good. And the Hawks lead by 15.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Smart with the ball. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Trey, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight. How satisfying was it to get this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting a win. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against, and that's all I care about.
Thanks, Trey. Guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Clint Capella.